Bueno, pues muy buenas tardes y estrenamos por fin las entrevistas con el Dansk Melodi Grand Prix. Conectamos con Dinamarca. Mariyah, good afternoon.
Woohoo! Hola.
Our
Hi,
first
Maria.
Danish
Nice to see
interview.
you.
I'm sorry, what?
David.
You are our first Danish interview. We are very glad to to talk with you. So
Thanks
how
for
are you?
having me, guys. I'm good. I'm cold. I'm sorry. I'm outside, but I have twin boys inside, and if they see me with my phone, they go absolutely bonkers. So I had to go outside. So now I'm sitting here talking with you guys.
How is the how is the life with the twin boys?
Loco. Absolutely crazy. That's why I'm drinking wine. I hope that's okay.
Nah, it's okay. It's okay.
Mm.
So,
Every mom's coping mechanism is right here. Wine.
so when we are recording this interview, yesterday,
hmm
the songs have been released. How was the feedback of your song?
I think it was good. Like all the songs from Denmark are really, really good. So I did not put my expectations too high. I'm actually just very happy to be a part of it. For me, just being a part of the Eurovision is already winning. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
it's crazy. So I'm just really happy. And yeah, like I got this crazy idea and now it's happening. And I have small kids and I don't know what I was thinking, but this is amazing. Like I'm having so much fun.
I
And
can
yesterday
I
was crazy.
I can imagine the scene if you go to Liverpool with the trolley and
I have to bring my kids. Yeah, like I can't just leave them here.
How was the process to be how appears the opportunity of being part of the DMGP?
Well, actually, I released an EP in 19, and it went really well. And I thought that 2020 was going to be my year, but then a little virus came along and ruined
Ugh.
everything for everybody.
Oh my
And
god.
then in 21, the beginning of 21, I found out I was pregnant, and not just pregnant, very, very pregnant with two people at the same time. So I had my twins, and there was a lot of stuff connected to that. And then I thought, it's been 3 years since I made music. What better way to get back into music than to try to, join the Eurovision? So I wrote Chief One. He wrote the song that won in Denmark last year.
Mhm.
He is an old friend of mine, and I've known him for years. And I thought this guy knows how to do this and how to send it in and everything. And so we made the song together. Actually, the demo was made by a Norwegian guy called Nerman. And he sent the demo, and I really liked it. So I made a new theme, and I made another verse, and we recorded it, and then we sent it in and crossed our fingers, and then we actually got chosen. So now we're here. It's pretty crazy because it was just a crazy idea I had. Like that would be fun, and now it's happening, and I'm like, what did I do?
How was the reaction for to the notice? Because this year for Denmark is really difficult to. I think Denmark received near over 1,000 songs, and they choose 9 only this year. Nine on
Eight.
9 on
We're
8.
only
8.
eight. Yeah.
Only 8. Out of the 1,000, how your reaction was to be so crazy. I think.
Yeah, we were only 8 people, and I'm one of them. That was crazy in itself,
Yeah.
So, and the other guys are so young and talented, and I'm just this old punk having kids back home, It's just, it's crazy,
How was your reaction when you like the DR
DR.
I think is
Yeah,
the
yeah.
name of the DR calls you and say Mariyah, you are one of the chosen for the DMGP. How did you react?
Honestly, I just started laughing like crazy. Because it was like, are you kidding? Really? Whoa, okay. Let the circus begin, Again, it was just like this crazy idea I had. I honestly didn't expect to like get chosen. And then we got chosen. I'm like, whoa, this is crazy. This is gonna be bonkers. And I told my boyfriend, like, you're gonna have to take the kids a lot because I'm
For some
I'm
reason.
gonna be part of this. And it's I don't know how it is in Spain, but here, like, I've watched the Eurovision since I was a little kid, even when I was like a punk rocker and didn't even
Mhm.
really want to admit that I watched the Eurovision. I did. And
Mhm.
I've always thought it was such a fun competition, and I think it's awesome because everything that celebrates music is just, who doesn't like music?
Yeah.
Um, so being a part of that is just huge. Like, already, like I said before, I feel like I've won already because it's enormous to be picked out for this. Yeah.
What was your inspirations or or yes, your inspirations for make your song for make the song of this year?
Well, as I said, like, the song was pretty much already made by
Mhm.
Nerman from Norway. So I heard it, and first I thought, wow, this sounds like nothing I've ever done before. And then I thought,
Mhm.
I can hear that this is a Eurovision song. Like, it sounds like a Eurovision song. And then, as I said before, I made a new theme, and I made some verses, and we did some, like, adjustments, me and Chief, and recorded it. And then I just completely fell in love with it, mostly because of what it's about. Like, it's about how we're all just human beneath the surface, and all
Mhm.
this, this reality where everyone wants to look like Kim Kardashian, and so much makeup and filters and
Mhm.
all this pretentious stuff that no one can relate to, and actually it's just making people depressed because they feel like they have to live up to some crazy high expectation that no one can live up to. And I
Yeah.
thought that would be a good statement for everyone, to just be like, hey, you know what's beautiful?
Mhm.
The human behind all this. We're all just people beneath it all. And especially for the young generation, like, that's just, it's something they need to hear.
David.
Yes. So Denmark has been participating in Eurovision. I don't. I know that it's not since the first one, but since the beginning.
I think that
So
in 60s started Germany of a participant, David.
um, then I will research. But what is your favorite Danish Eurovision song, and why?
I think because I was very young when it came out, and that's the first Eurovision that I remember was
Mhm.
Brødrene Olsen with Fly on the Wings of Love.
Yeah.
And I
Oh.
Oh.
remember, yeah. And I remember, like, the Danish show where
Mhm.
Mhm.
the audience just went crazy over this song, and the jury didn't even give it 12 points. They gave it
Mhm.
10 points, but everyone else gave it 12 points, and people were going absolutely bonkers over this song. And I just
Mhm.
loved Brødrene Olsen's vibe. Like, they were so cool and down to earth, just these guys singing their song, and everyone loved it. So I have to say, like, that song, Fly on the Wings of Love, is like, that was my introduction to Eurovision, and I still love it to this day. Like, it never gets old.
This song
And
then in Spain become very famous, but not the
not
Olsen
with the
Brothers version.
original of the 2000s, because but because a remix that made
A
some
house
Catalonian
remix.
Oh, really?
house.
That's cool.
House? No, I don't know if it's house. Like
No,
it's very
we call it maquineo. That is basically a bit of hardcore. We can for
poo
understanding.
poo poo poo
That's
poo.
cool.
Yeah.
Really.
I'm sure the Olsen brother digs that really much. Yes, that sounds very awesome.
Any favorite Eurovision song apart from the Danish ones?
hmm I love the one from Portugal. I'm sorry, I can't remember his name or the name of the song, but he sang
Portugal
like this
from
bossa
the
nova
one the
song
one
where
the one that won.
yes, he won. He was just
Amar pelos
standing
Yes,
dois.
there.
Amar pelos dois.
Sábado Sobral.
That was just beautiful.
Hmm.
So beautiful. So that's
Yeah.
probably my favorite international one. Yeah.
Oh. The first one that didn't say Euphoria, Omar.
Oh, well, that's my second, I think. That's a really awesome song too, but everyone loves that. So that's kind of
Yeah.
standard, right?
Yeah.
I just love how he went on stage. There was no confetti, there was no, bah. It was just this guy singing in a language that no one understood, but still we could all feel it because it's music and it touched our hearts, and that's what music is supposed to do, right? So he went back to basics, and it was very, very beautiful, and I still listen to it because it doesn't even sound like a Eurovision song. It's just this very, it sounds so old school, like it's a classic, you know.
And with that you say that with all the profiles that we see in the DMGP, what are your thoughts about all your mates that will be with you in in the States in late February?
Like like in the national final, you
In the
have a
national
very
final, your mates in the national final.
you have a lot of styles being on the stage. So how do you feel about that?
Oh, like the Danish ones are different, all of them, or I'm sorry, I
I
didn't
we
quite
think
understand.
Omar,
I refers about the feedback between between the mates if you talk with the other participants of the NGP this year.
Yeah.
like if you make team, you make a team. For example, if you get along with them.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, 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 we do. We're all just, it's like we're all in high school together or something. Like we sh- we share this crazy experience together, and actually the press got pretty angry with us yesterday because we were all like, we all feel like we already won because this is so much fun and the experience is just amazing, and everyone's like, no, you got to go in there and win. But we're having so much fun already,
Wow.
so
I, I,
so it doesn't
I,
feel like a competition. Like, honestly, the all the other guys are so good. I
Yeah,
I, I would not be mad if anyone else but me won. It would be so fine. Like, I just want to have fun on the 11th of February and have some drinks and go crazy and just enjoy the moment, right? Because how
wow.
often do you get to do this? Like, it's so rare that people get to experience this. So
but
it's just, we just gotta have fun.
First of all,
that's the cool thing. That's the
first
cool
of all,
thing.
the Danish press are so a bit harsh. We are some things of our press mates in Spain that are some ones are very harsh, but damn, the Danish are a bit harsh because you want to just to enjoy the experience, and the Danish wants to claim that no, we need to win.
We need
Chill.
to win. Yeah, yeah. There's so much pressure, You need to have that spirit where you just want to win. And I'm like, it would be fun to win. Like, I would not have anything against winning, like, of course, because it's a
Yeah.
competition, but I'm not in it just to win. And I think
Yeah.
the higher expectations you set for yourself, the bigger the possibility of being disappointed is, you know?
Hmm.
So I just want to have fun, and whatever happens. And it's gonna be amazing. Like, I'm a part of Eurovision. How big can it be? Like, it's
I mean,
awesome.
you said that before. Like you are one of the eight selected of 1,000. I mean,
Hmm.
that's already winning.
I know, right? Yeah, that's how I feel. You
Yeah.
should tell the
Uh,
Danish press people that.
I
I'll
will.
talk to them.
I will pick a plane. I go there and say.
I'll talk
Good
to them.
idea. Good.
Maria, if your song has to be part of the of a soundtrack of a movie, what movie will can be?
Oh, damn. I don't know. I'm
You
actually
can
not
you
very much a movie person.
a
And
series,
if it
Oh,
was a color,
maybe. Huh?
if
a
it was a
series.
color, a
If it
series,
was
right?
a color?
Yeah.
Hmm.
If it was a color. Hmm. I don't know why I think orange. Maybe orange or
Oh,
Orange.
yellow or something. Yeah, I
you
don't
like.
know.
Yeah.
Maybe.
And
Like this
in a
fan.
series, if your song can be part of a, a series soundtrack.
A serious?
Hmm.
I don't know, a documentary about humans, maybe. I don't know.
National Geographic by their song.
That was very funny.
Okay, he have an attack, so I'll try to continue.
Yes.
Okay.
Besides, with I don't know if you can you could bleh, lo diré. Uh, you can hear the rest of the songs, or you was occupied.
You
The
can
rest of the
you
songs
have
of the
listened
DNDP.
the other
I
songs?
have listened. Oh
Mm.
yeah, to all the other songs. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
See.
I love them,
You can
especially.
tell us what are your favorites, or you see that all of them are good.
I actually think they're. I know that it's cliche and very boring, but I actually think they're all really, really good. Like I was
Hmm.
very surprised of how high the competition is this year. Like it's really good. Everyone is
Mhm.
really good, um, and I think every song has something special. Like even though they're so different, they're all really good. So I can't choose a favorite. I'm sorry, they're all good. Like
Hmm.
if I don't know, I think they all deserve to win. What's your favorite?
Um,
Uh
Uh,
uh.
we
I
have
think
we have
I think all of them are good.
Okay, that's good.
I have my test, but overall the DNGP has a nice level, a nice level.
Yeah,
And you are one of my tops. I really your message of the song, the message that you told us in the question that I gave you about the message of the inspirations, it really hits me. So you are one of the tops
Awesome.
because of that.
Thank you. Well, I hope that's how it's going to get received because that is actually like more important to me than even the song, you know? Just I think it's so important to get this out that you don't have to be perfect. You can just be
Hmm.
human, and that's awesome because we're all just human, right? So what are we trying to? Who are we trying to fool? Like, yeah.
I know
Uh,
you
yes.
can't maybe you can tell us a lot, but have you started working on your staging? You can tell us
Yes.
something.
I'm not allowed to say anything about it yet.
Mm.
And we're not
How?
actually quite done making the stage performance, but let me just say that we're going to peel off some layers
Okay.
and then
Oh,
I'm not going
nice.
to say anymore. Yeah.
We, a last question for myself. Besides all that can maybe happen in the DMGP, and what musically speaking, what will be your future plans? Any touring? Any new EP?
What my musical plans are in the future?
Yeah.
Yes.
Was that
Besides
your
besides all
question?
that can
Okay.
happen. Yes.
Well, actually, I'm kind of a mixed person because I do all sorts of music. I've done everything from punk to rap to world music to reggae to industrial to everything.
Oh.
And I actually have this Danish rap project that I'm working on that's going to be
Hmm.
released at some point. You know, so I've always thought that if you try to be inside just one box of one genre, it equals telling a painter to only paint in black and white. Like it's so
Hmm.
boring. I love doing everything. Like one of my bands actually is called Pachanka. You know what Pachanka means, right? It's a
Sorry.
Spanish word apparently. Pachanka?
Petanca. Yes. Okay. Yes.
Yeah,
Yes. Yes.
yeah,
I know.
yeah,
I know.
yeah. And we toured all over Europe with that, and then we won a Danish Music Award also. And it's just I do a lot of stuff, and in the most recent years, I thought it would be fun to make pop music, and now this is what I do right now. But
Hmm.
I might as well start a rock band tomorrow. You never know. So I just want to have fun. Honestly, music is my life, and I don't want to put myself in some box that I can't get out of. Like I just want to have fun.
Yes.
Maria, thank you so much for being here with us. So, only for closing this interview, maybe you can say a message for the people who is watching this interview. Maybe Danish people, maybe Spanish people, maybe whatever, whatever people. So,
Sure. Well, I just hope you all enjoy the song, and I hope you all enjoy the message with the song, and you take it seriously and take it into consideration that you're more than okay being just who you are, because there's only one of you. There's no one else that are just like you, and that's perfect. So, yeah. And I hope you just have a good time watching Eurovision this year. It's going to be so much fun.
Thanks a lot,
thank you.
Maria.
Thank
And
you for
we are going.
having me, guys.
And we are switching to Spanish right now.
Okay.
Pues eso, hemos tenido a Mariyah Leberg, participante del DMGP 2023. Un saludo y hasta la próxima.
Chao.